Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Back at it, ready to have a little bit of fun. But before we dive into this Elijah Craig barrel proof, this A122, a couple housekeeping updates. So first and foremost, I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to my newest patron. So Kenny S. Kenny, thank you, sir, for becoming a patron. Thanks for supporting the Bourbon Judge. I really do appreciate it. As well as thank you for honestly all my patrons. We have a blast. We do a lot of great, fun contests and just really have a really good time as a whole. So thank you, Kenny, again, as well as all my patrons. But thank you to everyone else out there who supports the Bourbon Judge, who watches the channel, subscribes, and so forth. So I do appreciate everyone else as well. Second thing is, if you recall from my 200th episode, there was a contest. So at the end of this video, make sure you stay tuned to see who are the lucky 3 winners. And for those 3 winners, make sure you either shoot me an email or you can reach out on Instagram, just shoot me a messenger as well. Just give me your address so I know where to ship your lovely prize to. All right, a couple other things. Next, also I have my merchandise. So as I mentioned, my goal was to launch a merchandise site, and my goal is honestly to focus primarily more like on clothing, as well as some hats. So I'm focusing more on clothing and hats for my merchandise site. I will put the link up above. I'll fly that in, as well as in the description of this video. I will also include the merchandise site as well, or the link to it, and then all future videos as well. So it's live. You'll notice that my goal is I only have about 12 or so items on there. I'm focusing more on quality than quantity. So less items, but things that, in my opinion, look and feel really good, such as this shirt right here. So one of the items. So, feel free, if you're interested in any of the Bourbon Judge gear, go ahead and check that out. And last but not least, next Tuesday, catch me for my next live stream. I'll have the team on from Foregate, so we're gonna have fun. Obviously, just learn a little bit about everything that Foregate is doing in 2022 and some things that we can expect as well. So that'll be fun. All right, enough updates. Let's dive into this Elijah Craig barrel proof, the first release of 2022, the A122. So let's just kind of go into, I'm going to give you just a very high level Cliff Notes version of Elijah Craig. I've reviewed this numerous times in the past, and I'll put some of the links up above as well. So Elijah Craig, obviously a Heaven Hill product. Heaven Hill product, they're very upfront. On the side of the bottle, it says here, age 12 years, so you know the age statement, you don't have to worry about that. And always barrel proof, which is a great thing. So it's a barrel proof product, which you love, which we all love, typically uncut, unfiltered. Now I will say it's a $65 to $70 bottle. It comes in that range, but from an availability standpoint, it's slightly harder to find, only for the fact that it's a barrel proof product that's aged 12 years, and with an MSRP of $70, $65-$70. It has a lot of people, attention, right? People love the fact that it is a $70 bottle that's aged 12 years and is uncut, unfiltered. That by itself makes it harder to find. So if you find it, more than likely you may want to grab it. Just saying that, right? All right, let me go ahead and pour a little bit. Now I will say, oh man, last year, 2021, was a very interesting year for Elijah Craig barrel proof. Why, Bourbon Judge? The main reason was it was the first year where all of the proof points for the, so they come out 3 times a year, right? You have the A, the B, and the C. The A comes out in January, the B comes out in May, and the C comes out in September. But last year, all 3 releases, and this one here, for example, this is B521, so May of 2021. This one, the proof was 118.2. And the other 2, I believe those were about, I think one was 120 and the other one was like 123 point something. But they were much lower than the traditional proof point of what we're used to when you think of Elijah Craig barrel proof. All 3 of those last year range anywhere from like 118 to 123. So got a lot of mixed reviews. So the question is, A122, how does it compare A, to all of the 2021 releases, and B, how does it compare to, like, let's call it the higher proofs back from 2019 or even from 2020? Now I'm going to say, before I dive into this, A122 comes in at 120.8 proof, 120.8. So I'm not saying that it's exactly like 2021 just yet, but let's dive into it. Is that cool? All right. Pour it a little bit here. From a color standpoint, I mean, still very traditional, very dark, very deep, dark brown, which is nice. Let's get into the nose. All right, so I do like, so what I love about Elijah Craig, very consistent. Mash bill stayed the same, so you got the 78 corn, 12% malted barley, 10% rye. Very nice nose, very elegant. You get a ton of traditional Elijah Craig barrel proof notes, tons of like oak, tons of leather, tons of brown sugar, caramel, some vanilla, very traditional Elijah Craig barrel proof notes, which is good, right? So from that standpoint, definitely consistent. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that all day long. Nose is very nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Hey, before I dive into this from the palate standpoint, real quick and then finish, 3 quick, easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. If you've already bought this yourself, let me know what your thoughts are. And last but not least, please make sure you're also subscribed and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I put out content. Cool? All right. All right, let's go ahead, folks. Let's see how this bad boy, let's see how it sips and how we enjoy it. Cheers, everybody. Okay, not bad. Shit, that's actually pretty good. Let me get a little bit more. Just a smidge, just a little bit left. You guys know me, I never leave, especially good bourbon in the glass. That is just uncalled for. That's just uncivilized. Let me get a little bit more real quick. All right. Okay. So from a palate standpoint, everything from the nose transferred to the palate. Very traditional Elijah Craig barrel proof. Everything that was in the nose is definitely in the palate. Tons of caramel, tons of brown sugar, tons of oak, a little bit of leather. There might be even a smidge of licorice in the palate that was not in the nose. That might be the only difference, in my opinion. So the question remains, Bourbon Judge, is this a buy or is it a no buy? Or is it even a split decision? Ooh. The verdict is in, my friends. This is a buy with a asterisk. It's a buy, but I'm going to tell you the reason why it's a buy with an asterisk or a buy with a but added on to the end. It's a buy for the simple fact that it's a 12-year aged bourbon, uncut, unfiltered. It's absolutely a great bottle. But, and I mean but, and this is why I added that but in there. In my opinion, it's equal to all of the 2021 releases, the A, B, and C, which were all fantastic. It's equal to all 3 of the 2021 releases. It doesn't stand out. So let me give you a good example. So I actually tried this already beforehand. One of my patrons reached out and said, "Hey, Bourbon Judge, do I need to run out and buy the A122?" My first question was, do you have any of the 2021 releases left? He said, yes. I said, great. I said, you have a lot. He said, yes. I said, you do not need to run out and grab another bottle because in my opinion, the A122, and just in my opinion only, right? Everyone has different palates and different, and so forth, different palates and different just judgment as a bottle. But in my opinion, this is no different than the 2021 releases, all 3 of them. I thought all 3 of those were really good. But if you're thinking about, does this really compare to, like, let's call it the infamous C919 or any of the 2020 releases where it was like in that 130 proof standpoint where it just knocked you out and you love that just robustness? No, it's not that. But is it a damn good bottle at 65 to 70 bucks, being that it's uncut, unfiltered, and aged 12 years? Yes. But if you already have a bottle from 2021, there's really no need to run out and grab this unless you're running low on one of your 2021 bottles. I hope that helps. But make sure you stay tuned for see who won this contest. And again, for those that won, make sure you reach out to me via email at thebourbonjudge@yahoo.com or just send me a message, private message on Instagram as well, and give me your address so I can get these prizes shipped out to you. All right, folks, this is for the first pair of mini Glens for the contest goes to Thomas Poole. Congrats, Thomas. And the second pair of mini Glens for the contest goes to Blake Naylor. Blake's a patron too.
Congrats, Blake. And the blind flight from the Bourbon Judge. The winner goes to Scott Pigsley. All right, folks, please go ahead and hit me with an email with your actual physical mailing address, and I'll get these items out to you ASAP. Take care and congrats.
Until the next time, peace, cheers, salute, peace. Talk to you guys and gals later. Later.